Today I thought of having a heart-to-heart chat with all of y'all. You see, you have been here with me for quite some time now. I have a certain amount of people as my audience. Now they are coming to my videos so that they get some kind of a benefit. I am going to talk straight from the heart. So listen to this video so you can get a better understanding of what I am saying. We are not addressing the Gen Z or the millennials over here. You're not from that age group. You're from an age group which is experienced, older, and has a lot more understanding than the youngsters today. The Gen Z and the millennials have a very big problem in their life, and that is connected to the social media. They call it doom scrolling. You have also picked up a little of it, no doubt about it, but their doom scrolling is too much. They are into the short form of videos and they are getting into too many things. They have a loss of focus. They don't have any focus. Today's video is exclusively meant for you. All those who might be about 30s, 40s, 50s and all. Why are we here talking about that? You're my target audience. See, you have to understand that there is a lot of seriousness in you than the youngsters. The youngsters have no goals, no direction, no focus, and they're getting lost. And the poor fellows have gone through early in their life the coronavirus. It has affected most of these people's brains. You have also undergone that. But you are quite old. Quite old doesn't mean very old. It means that yes, you have crossed a certain age limit in your life. Now, I will talk about the issues that are connected to you so that you get a better understanding. I understand your problems are bigger than the millennials and the Generation Zs. The reason is because you have crossed a certain age limit. And what have you got to say about this age? Well, you did your schooling, you did your college, you did your education, you completed maybe your post-graduation, you did your IIMs or whatever that you want to. You might have also gone abroad and studied. You might have taken up a job. You have been working for quite a number of years now. Some of you might have started your own business. Then you had gone into another track altogether, that is of marriage. Where the emotional track comes in, the problems differ. They are not the same as your professional issues. So when you got married, you got into a different set of problems. Then you have children. When children come into the picture, it's not only childbirth, it is just beyond that as well. You have to think about their education, their future. Earlier, you were just working for yourself. Then you are working for your wife or your husband. And later on, you became a unpaid servant for your own children. Today you are literally an unpaid servant not only for your children, but for your spouse, but for your parents and even your organization. They are not paying you as much. After the coronavirus, everything went downhill. I am not talking about the markets, they are growing. I am talking about your life. Your life became literally a very big mess. The mess came about not only with your emotional problems, but with your professional problems connected to your job, connected to your business. But the biggest problem was financial. Some of you got into financial mess Some of you are able to get out of it. But the financial mess continues. It doesn't end. You know that very well, that even if you say at the age of 40 that yes, I have a certain amount of money, what use is it? You have to pay for your kids' education. You know that very well, isn't it? Education is very costly. And especially with the kind of stuff which is being dished out nowadays, you are going to be spending a lot of money, your time, space, you name it. Then there is a government. The taxation has gone through the roof. Whatever you are earning, you are actually paying more to the government than to yourself. Your savings are dwindling. They are not coping up with the age. Nothing is coping up. Another issue is your health. After coronavirus, the world thought that yes, we just got rid of coronavirus, but not at all. The queues in the hospitals and the appointments with the doctors are not going away anywhere. You have taken out health insurance, you have done a lot of other things as well, but your health has taken a toll. Earlier it was physical problems. Now it is physical, mental and otherwise also. Your mental issues are more than physical. I can say for sure that more than 70 to 80% problems are connected to mental health. Why? Because every day you are living a life of a stress. Earlier, the roads were free. You could drive down to your place of work. Now, to get out of the house today is very difficult. Even with the newfangled things that are coming up like metro rails and all, it doesn't work. You still take same amount of time or more than what it was taking earlier to reach your office if you go to office. And if you are going to work with your car, it's more than stressful driving. It is painful existence. Then you have your downlines and your bosses. Both are a very big pain in the you know what. Now you are wondering whether this is a spiritual video or what. Because so far I have been talking about everything connected to your life and the millennials' life and so on. Well, we are coming to it, don't worry. Like I said, this is a heart-to-heart talk. So listening to it is going to help you a little bit. So, coming back to the issues once again. Your problems started from the day you took up your job, and even today they are continuing, and you're fed up with it. Believe me, in the last few years you have thought of just going away somewhere and taking off. You want to just stay somewhere, take a big rest, and maybe go to the Himalayas or something and never come back. Haven't you thought of it for many years now? See, understand this. Life is not going to be so easy. You still have to be where you are. You still have loans to pay. You still have your family to look after. You still have the money to earn. Your kids are growing up. You have to take care of them. There are no choices. Your old parents are there. Maybe you have to send money home. Your spouse is there. You have to take care. And on top of it, there are mounting expenses. You think this world is so simple that you can just leave everything and say, okay, now I'm going away somewhere. It doesn't work like that. Many a times you have come to a point of thinking that, yes, I will divorce this whole thing. I will take a divorce. I will get lost from here. All these big guys, they take divorces. You heard about that guy who gave 70 billion away, no? You don't have anything to give. Of course, I know that. That little property or whatever that you have made is still painful for you. You still are paying the EMIs. And then every year, a new car. There are demands for new cars. There are demands for this that, I want holidays, I want this, and you know, these kind of problems are mind boggling. These Generation Z and millennials have never faced it. And old timers like me, we never faced it. That's what you think. And I agree with you. Because our set of problems beyond 60s and 70s is different than yours. So I get it. You are fed up. You are tired. You are totally at your wits' end. You really don't know where to find the time, what to do with your life. It's not doom scrolling for you. It is doom scrolling of your life, literally. It's something that you want to feel liberated now. So what exactly are you looking for? You are looking for to lay your head down in a comfortable place and feel at home. You want that little bit of solace, a little bit of your heaven, a little bit of a place where you can say, yes, I can go over here and feel lost. You want all your worries to be kept away. Your financial worries, your worries connected with your children, your spouse, your office, your work, you name it, everything. You just want to store it somewhere and you want to be a little bit free. So what are you doing about it? Well, you thought that there are some solutions. Now in today's day and age, everybody looks at all these videos. And when they look at all these videos, they think that, okay, there is a place where I can go and I can maybe watch a video and then I can say, okay, here I may get some advice or some kind of a relief. So the call for spiritual came into the picture. Somehow when there are difficulties in people's lives, somehow when they don't find any solution anywhere, they feel frustrated, they feel angry with this world, they feel that there is no solution in sight anywhere. Turning towards spiritual is a very easy thing. But then the big problem arises, what kind of spiritual are you looking for? This today's day and age, every person in their 20s and 30s is a spiritual master. There are great people from IITs and IIMs who have started dishing out a lot of stuff in the name of spiritual. There are people writing books in the name of Ram, Sita and everybody. People are giving explanations on all these great scriptures in a manner which I don't know what it is leading up to. When you listen to these funny guys, I'm saying funny because they make crack a lot of jokes. When you listen to these funny guys, you really wonder, is this spirituality? What are they talking about? Look at the target audience sitting in front of them. You see, look at these fellows. They are youngsters themselves. And when they are talking to the youngsters, these people are also in the age group of anywhere between 16 to 30. Their problems are different than yours. They are not keen on spirituality. They are not interested in God or anything like that. Now, your upbringing has been different. See, you have a set of parents and grandparents who were very much believers of God, believers of all the Vedas and the Shastras that are there and everything. And you know prayers, you have gone to temples, you have put all those diyas and batis and celebrated Diwalis and Holis and God knows what all festivals. And if there are people like Christians over here, so they have celebrated Christmas. Today people don't even believe in Christmas. So you are that very grounded type of a person. And when you look at all these fellows giving all these talks, funny talks, you really wonder, is that spirituality? Their target audience is 20s and 30s. And you are about that. You are 30, 40, 50, God knows what. So you need somebody in your life to guide you. And I agree with you. See, I have already given you my story. So I'm not going to repeat my story over here. So don't bother about it. I will just tell you that what you are seeking is true spirituality. You are not looking for this fake spirituality stuff. Everybody is getting into this yoga, pranayama, and different kinds of stuff. There are so many meditation techniques, and you have to go and attend this meditation techniques and follow this guru, follow that guru. I don't know what meditation does to them. And everybody joins these classes for ulterior motives, by the way, let me tell you. The ulterior motives are they get to meet a lot of people. It's networking. It's not actually meditation. It's a networking group. You get a lot of addresses, you get a lot of telephone numbers, you get email addresses over there. So spirituality is very rare there. So I feel that what you are seeking is you want to understand the true nature of spirituality as taught by some of the ancient masters. I hope I'm right in what I'm saying. Some of the ancient masters which you have also read, like Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Ramana Maharshi. Of course, you must have definitely read a lot on Ramana Maharshi. Then there are some who have read Nisargadatta Maharaj. Some people have read Balsekar. Some people have read some other great writers. Who can forget Autobiography of a Yogi? And also Lahari Mahashay and Kriya Yoga. I'm sure you are aware of all these people. And you are still wondering, can I find a Ramakrishna Paramahansa just now? A Sai Baba just now? They happened early 19th or maybe late 19th century. Hundreds of years ago. My own family was connected to Sai Baba of Shirdi. I think I've already told you all that. Now where do you find Sai Baba? Where do you find this Ramakrishna Paramahansa? Where do you find Ramana Maharshi today? Sivananda is not there. Chinmayananda is not there. You see, the idea that you need this kind of great people to lead you on a path which is true spirituality. There is no Aurobindo also today. What do you do? And you have even finished reading Swami Vivekananda's so many books. You are trying to find meaning in all this literature. I should not call it literature, I should call it philosophical books or spiritual texts. Let us call it that. You are trying to find meaning in all this. You have also gone to temples. You have visited all these Babajis over there, all the orange colored guys. You have done a lot of namaskars, touching their feet, giving them nariyal, giving this, giving that. You have visited all the temples also. You might have even gone to Ayodhya. You could have gone to Vrindavan, you could have gone to Kanchi Kamakshi, should I say, Madurai, Rameshwaram. You have gone to Puri, Jagannath Puri. You might have even gone to Dwarka, Vrindavan. So many places. You could have gone to Kolkata also. Kalima is over there. Ramakrishna ji was there. Some of you have visited even Kamakhya. And then there is interiors. Ujjain. Yes. Then the rivers. Of course, you have visited all the rivers in the world. From Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, you name it, whatever. Saraswati is not there today, but I'm just saying. Narmada. You might have wanted to do the Narmada Parikrama also. Doing all these things, visiting temples, reading books, visiting these sadhus, babajis, watching videos, I think you have not left anything out. You have even tried the red color string to your hand, put some malas in your neck. You might have shaved also when going to Tirupati. How many things are you going to do? I mean, look at you. You are trying your level best, trying to understand spirituality and becoming spiritual, wanting that kind of a peace, that special place I was telling about, that liberation. And still today you are struggling with it. Why? What is the struggle? The struggle is quite serious. I agree with you. Yes. Then I will have to tell you what I thought of. You see, when I asked my Gurudev, why am I over here? Because I didn't want to be in this body. Why do I need to come to earth over here? Why do I need to talk to anybody? So when my argument with my Guruji was going on, he said, no, you have to teach others. I said, whom am I supposed to teach? All these lost souls? I said, yeah, go teach them. I said, fine, I'll teach them. I agreed. And I have been doing only satsangs all my life, I think. Right from 2001 till today. You will find that there are, I think, videos I might have uploaded for the last 10-12 years. But before that, I used to do live satsangs in front of people. But those were scriptures, those were books, those were beautiful stuff that I can read. And stories of Sai Baba of Shirdi, stories of Tukaram Maharaj, Sant Jnaneshwar, Samarth Ramdas, and various other sages and saints. Krishna Paramahansa's book also is there. Of course, I have done all these books so that you can get a better understanding. Now, you were searching for this spirituality. And when you were searching for this spirituality, I told you that this spirituality which you are searching has to be tackled from a particular point of view. You know what is your point of view? You want a genuine guy who's going to teach you, a guide, a guru, a master, or somebody like that. He is going to teach you authentic spirituality, not the fake type of thing. Do this yoga, do that thing, do breathing. No. What you are looking for is an authentic spirituality. Then you are not interested in all these kind of rites and rituals. You know the kind of things people do going to the temples. Oh, do this over here, give money over there, give money over there. That kind of stuff. You are not interested in that because you have found that it doesn't pay you at all. I mean, you might have done so many pariharas till today and you are so fed up with those pariharas and nothing has paid back. You know, when we started with your problems, how many problems were you having? Tons of them. And they have not gone away anywhere, have they? So let us first understand that this is what you are seeking. Second most important thing is that you are not like the Gen Z person. You are not like the millennial. You know very well there is nothing like a short-term fix. You know there is no short-term fix. Okay? So let us start from here itself. Don't expect short-term fixes. If you are keen on getting into this world of spiritual, give yourself time. It takes anywhere between 5 years, 10 years, 15 years to actually get to the goal. Spirituality is not a simple thing. You want that thing to be a part of your life. You want liberation. You want to get out of this material worldly nonsense that is going on. It doesn't work fast. It is a slow snail pace. accept it. And if you are accepting it, this is a long video, remember this. So you got to write down, yes, I am interested. If you are interested, then I can teach you certain stuff. But don't think that it is going to be, I'm going to attend it once and then I will come after 3 months and 4 months. Don't do that, because it's of no use. You see, if you are going to be so frivolous, then your problems are anyway going to be with you only. You're not going to get out of them. You're still back to square one where you started. There is nobody who is going to solve your problems. You can still attend all those videos that you see, or attend all these temple visits and all. You can keep on doing that. You're not going to go anywhere. So there is a method, there is a technique, there is a way in which this is to be taught. I will handhold you and I will take you step by step. But it's a long process. You have to go through a time consuming exercise and you have to be very dedicated and devoted to it. Understand one thing, nothing comes just like that. Okay? Also, nothing comes free also. Let me also assure you this much. So, my suggestion to you is you have to decide for yourself. Are you really keen? Number one. Are you here to spend that maybe an hour, 2 hours per week in the beginning and maybe 1 hour per day in later on stages? Do that. Decide for yourself. Yes, I want to do that. I want to actually spend time. I need to see some of you put comments in the section below. So I am sure that I am talking to the right audience and I am going to then address you all. But if there is no traction, if nobody is interested, then I have my set of disciples. I am doing my satsangs on a daily basis. I have Zoom calls with them on a day-to-day basis. It's a regular issue. I will continue doing that. I will not be able to help you because you see, you are watching these videos once in a while. Okay, on YouTube or wherever. So if you think you are keen enough and if you are interested, write the comment section and I will take you on this journey. A slow and steady journey. Not only me, my very good disciples are there who have been trained for the last 10-15 years. They will also help you. They will guide you on the process. Okay? And we can take it forward from there. We will try to solve all your problems in as much traditional manner as you are used to, not like the short-term fixes that we are talking about. This is a traditional way of doing what is called as a Gurukul system. You have not had education in a Gurukul system. This is the old-fashioned Gurukul system. I am not only going to tackle your issues connected with spiritual, but you will be amazed to know that I teach my disciples in all the modern techniques as well. I personally involve them in all the modern technology. If you don't know my background, then I can't help you. If you know my background, I have spent my previous years of my life, more than 45 years of my life. I have been a person who was in marketing, fashion design, I was in technology, I was in various other things, so don't bother your head about it. Media, I ran an ad agency, I was a chairman of a IT company, so don't think that I don't know much about it. Don't bother, I know. So I will take you on the spiritual journey by also incorporating some of the latest techniques, some of the latest things that are there in this world. Whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it is even bitcoins, don't worry, I will tell you about it. I will in, insulate you from that outside world, but I will give you the technological knowledge as well. Everything is going to be spiritual. Okay? But nobody is going to tell you to leave your job. Nobody is going to tell you to give up everything, go to the Himalayas and do anything like that. You and me on the internet, through these calls, through the videos, we will be doing it. And yes, if you have the opportunity of coming down to Bangalore, I am available. You have to fix up with my people over here. They will fix up a time with you so that you can come and meet me. That is also possible. So don't worry about all these things. I think I have given you a heart-to-heart talk today. I know it's a very lengthy video. I'm not asking you to like or share or do anything like that. I'm just going to suggest that if you feel that there is some other soul who is lost like you and who wants to find some solution, tell them about this. Maybe they will also find some solution here. So I will stop over here. And thank you very much for listening to my talk for such a long time. Thank you.